What's going on, guys? My name is MJ. Welcome to the channel, and today is March 27th, 2020, Friday, and it feels good. Feels good, but at the same time, the market kind of slipped down today, ending a 4-day bull run for the first time in since the corona outbreak came out. So if you guys like my content, today's Friday, so hope you guys appreciate this, and smashing the like button, that would really be helpful to the channel. Also subscribe if you guys like what I say. Anyway, um, continue to continue that subscription to Instagram and also Facebook. All right, guys. So getting into this today, um, the stock market went down, slipped a little. I think all things considered, the bull run of 4 days this past week has been crazy. It's been tremendous, and uh, Dow Jones went down 4 points, 4.06 points, and Nasdaq 3.79. S&P 500 went down 3.37 points, and it bears to ask: Has there been a trough? Have we seen the trough, the the peak of the bottom of this run? A lot of people say no. A lot of people say no, and I would also agree with them. It's hard to tell, obviously, but the factors um, that are clear to oppose us are: number one, by the Guardian. This is from the Guardian, the magazine, the Guardian. They said that there's still no vaccine. So, number one, it is a pandemic. It is a medical problem. So, until we get a vaccine, until we are we can facilitate the medical needs of everybody, then it's gonna still be a problem. The U.S. has, if not the most, victims, next only to Italy. It's been crazy, and it might rise up more so. On top of that, the the unemployment applications hasn't it's not that's not the end of it. 3.2 million applicants. That's not the end of it. In the next few more weeks, we're gonna see it a little higher. So that's bad news. Number two, the second point that I'm gonna make is basically when this lockdown is over and President Trump has exclaimed his point of views on it, and he wants it sooner than later, and I respect that. Um, there's only two scenarios that can happen, and regardless of the medical status, regardless of the government intervention, it all boils down to the market. Oil boils down to um, businesses and consumers. Businesses and consumers. So, with that said, when the lockup is going to be done, scenario one, what could happen was the businesses could be very optimistic. They could run a normal business, normal corporation. Uh, they're gonna try to rehire as much as they laid off, I guess. Some are in temporary furloughs, and they could just bring them right back. And the workers, the manufacturers, can keep on continuing what they do. They can make supply, and everything will be back to normal. And that's going to take a sharp increase on the market, which is great. And number two is another scenario which could be a little more realistic. Number two, because of the status in all over the world, the businesses slowed down. The businesses didn't produce anything. Therefore, as a business, if there's no demand, there's no sales, they're not going to need, cost of operations has to slow down as well. They're going to have to delay employment, they're going to have to delay production, and that goes the same with services too. That goes the same with the travel industries, which is hurting casinos, hotels, and that's terrible. They're going to delay everything because demand is not there. So why should they supply? Um, and that's going to be bad also for people who are reliant on wages. So it's really gonna be that kind of market where it's gonna gradually slow increase slowly but surely. Just to put some perspective on number three, to put some perspective on your investments, on stock strategies. One thing to keep in mind is because of this dip that just happened, this increase, this bull run that just happened this past week, I managed to lock up on some holdings, and also sold some. And right now, at this point in time, the prices are reasonably low, meaning the let's just put it this way: the Dow Jones 5 year average, when you calculate it, it's at a price of 22,200. Right now the price is around 21,600, so it's undervalued right now. When you see the 5 year average of it, yeah, that's why would I compute that 5 year average? I'm just putting it in perspective that it's at a fair market value right now, and it can only go up because when we were at a 11-year bull run, a lot of things are valued, maybe incorrectly, but it was overvalued. Now it's just a reality check. Right now, the Nasdaq is clocking in at 7,500. The 5 year average is 7,000. So it's a little overpriced, but it's reasonably low. It's reasonably priced. That's what I mean. S&P 500, the 5 year average is 2,600. Is right now it's around 2,500. So almost anything you buy right now, whether it may be Boeing's a good pick. It went down today. Boeing, maybe food stocks. I looked into Uber and Grubhub. They're gonna pick up in the next few months. That's just my take. They're gonna pick up in the next few months because people are still fearful, or even the businesses are not regularly there. Restaurants, things of such. They're gonna rely on fast food and takeout. Also, what else? Netflix. Netflix was hot this past few weeks. Travel, I don't see it rising up abruptly, but it'll go up because of the stimulus and these factors. So I would put some money on reasonably priced. Mind you got to look into the 5 year average of these stocks and see if the price is good for you. Then buy some. Good dollar cost average some of it now before it's too late. So I would consider food stocks. McDonald's is priced to be reasonable. They have a lot of cash. Surprisingly, I locked in some Ross stocks, and they're holding well so far. My my friend put a spotlight on El Pollo Loco, so take a look at that. And what did I buy today? I also bought Groupon. Groupon is pretty killing. It's pretty killer stock. People are gonna be looking for deals, so especially now, they're gonna pick up the stimulus check. Might as well stretch out those dollars. All right, guys, that's it for me. Thank you guys for sticking around for this whole week. Appreciate that. Thank you, looking looking for more of these daily updates. I know it's pretty late now, but thank you for sticking around. Hopefully on the weekend I can do something a little more relevant and more fun without talking about the stocks. All right, guys, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe, and follow me on Instagram, Marlon J Manuel, and on Facebook, Marlon J Diaz Manuel. Almost all the articles that I read, I posted on Facebook. So thank you guys for watching, and au revoir.